Hello and welcome back to our Zero to Hero Norland challenge. And there has been quite a lot going on in the last couple of episodes, and as well as that, I actually forgot to, when I redid all these roads, I actually apparently forgot to reconnect to this whole thing. Okay, let's do that now. There we go. Not a big deal really, but, you know, it is something. Alright, so, in the last episode, we basically started our what is it, like our third alliance or something like that? Joined our third alliance, I should say. This time we are being headed by Ugrad over here, which, as you probably remember, we have had some issues with Ugrad, so it's nice to see that they are now our friends. Now, as well, in the last episode, Gorno actually got sacked by, I forgot what the name of this place is, but this was the ones who did it. And Krij is actually already trying to force us into neutrality and get us out of this alliance. As well, I did check, and these guys have been buying me for a little while here. I've just apparently completely ignored it. But either way, we did give them their 100 tribute or whatever it was. Or they asked for 100 gold. I don't know if it's 100 tribute for how long. But yes, so that's a thing as well. But hopefully we will make that back on a trade route whenever we are able to get that. And otherwise, we are just basically needing to get our instructions back under control. There are quite a few breakdowns here in the city, and something's going on here. They want us to be their vassal, which is not something we're going to do either. They're demanding vassalage. Our smallpox epidemic did actually end, so that's another silver lining for us. Now look at this. So there is a prisoner that is escaping, actually. Their mood isn't too terrible, but they are severely hungry, so that appears to be one incentive for them to try to get away from us. Can't say I blame them too much. Oh, it looks like Vidodar and Larina are actually in a fight right now. Trampled in the mud. Oh, goodness. They both have their shields out. Pretty funny. Oh, and she surrendered, like, immediately. Alright, well. Good job. Good job, Vidodar. Apparently you can beat up some woman who's here to actually help defend us. Good job. What an awesome priest we have. Alright, so before we did the trader, I decided I wanted to take a look again at our mercenaries. We're not going to probably hire this guy. He's too expensive, but this guy right here is only 70 gold, and he will only increase our taxes by, what is it, 12? So that is definitely worth it, and then we will head over to the trader. And we are going to, of course, we're going to sell a little bit of this wood. Now we're not going to oversaturate the market, I don't think. We don't really need to do that anymore. So we'll just do the same thing on meat. We may let it drop down from 9, but that's probably about all we're going to do for now. Apparently we are totally out of moonshine. I was not expecting that, but that is a thing, and hopefully that will not last. Now we're just going to go ahead and sell this Mace Stun book as well. That will stop Dwar from actually learning it, but that is totally fine. And in total, we will only be sending 170 gold, which probably will stop us from being able to buy anything right now. But I am glad that we're doing this, because otherwise our taxes would have just kept stacking up and we would basically never be able to pay them. Whereas right now, we actually, once we get this trade route going, we'll probably be okay. And what we're going to try to do, can we buy enough paper? We can't. Okay, we have to sell some more stuff. Okay, we're going to try to sell these down to 5, down to 4. Let's go down to 4. Alright, there we go. And we'll sell a little bit more wood as well. Let's say down to 2. That's totally fine. And maybe even, let's say, he has just a normal amount of rings. What if we sell 3 more of them? The only issue with this is that once Dwar actually comes of age, I think he will occasionally get the, wants more rings, desire or whatever. But we will just have to deal with that in time. We may even be better off just selling a little bit of this iron, but we're going to try to keep it for now. And otherwise, I think this is okay. We'll get a little bit of money back when people go to the markets and everything, which they should be doing right about now. So 160 gold. This is hurting us, but we need that paper. Okay, so something a little hilarious that I just found out, and I don't know what the implications of this are. But as you can see, we now have 6 paper. Why is that? Well, so I did something kind of funny. I was going to try to send a messenger to actually do this trade route for us. Now, we only had 5 paper. 100% we only had 5 paper. I sent them. I clicked this off. And as you can see, now we have 6 paper. So we kind of just, we just duped a paper somehow. And I'm going to actually just test this. So if we go over here, let's say, what is something that we can send a messenger to do? Can we send a messenger to do this? Because that's 5, right? Now we're going to do it again. Trade. Do it. Oh my goodness, yep. Okay, so oh no. Oh, we have just duped 2 papers. Oh, we're absolute cheaters now, guys. We're just gonna go ahead and send this messenger to do this. We have a free extra paper now. Well, that is the thing. Just so you guys know, there is definitely a way to dupe paper in this current version of the game. So, of course, the benefit with that now is that we don't have to send Sadibor to do this. And we're just gonna take it. We're gonna take the win there. And maybe we just won't dupe more paper in the future, but honestly, I'm okay with it. I just attempted it because it allowed me to actually click the option, whereas normally, if we had 5 paper, it actually should have just been grayed out. So, yeah, that is definitely a thing, and it is totally something that I'm okay with doing one time. Look at that. Oh my god, these poor cutthroats. I almost feel bad for them at this point. They do anything and they just immediately have like 10 people right on them. Based on our current amount of warriors and everything, I think what we're going to do, we're going to up these day patrols to 4. And we're going to upgrade the night patrols maybe to 6. So that's 10 in total. There'll still always pretty much be 3 warriors that are doing nothing. That seems good to me. And we finally, look at this, we finally have this trade route. So they, as part of the trade agreement, they will offer to buy 9 for 14 each. Okay. I didn't even think about it, but we may have been better off sending... Let's actually look. Trade... Oh, it's not going to let us now. I actually totally didn't look if it would have been better if we had sent Sadibor to do it. It may have been. But you know what? We're just going to take the win. We're going to absolutely take the win. And we'll trade automatically, so that's 9 per day for 129 gold. This should absolutely make a huge difference, and I believe the trade routes are always for 15 days, yes. Okay, so that's potentially what? 1,290, so it should be about 1,800 gold that we should be able to make off this, assuming that we actually send all the meat. And of course, these are now, have no instructions, so they are broken down at the moment. But hopefully we can fix that today. He's actually forcibly doing the morning service. He will not actually stop doing it for some reason. It's a little strange. Goes for an inspection, okay. Now we did lose another 4 peasants today, but that's okay because we actually, those 4 peasants were actually just unemployed. So everything appears to have finally hit the point that we really want it to be at, where we have just enough peasants, just enough workers and everything. We have nobody homeless either. I don't know if we have, do we have extra... Looks like we have a couple of extra slots in our dormitories. Hopefully they are prioritizing going into peasant houses. It does look like they are. That's good. So we can probably get rid of this. We can probably get rid of this and turn those into dormitories soon. We're not going to do it just yet, but we do have other issues. Krij is sending an army to sack us. Hopefully these are the only ones that are... So it's all Krij, yes. Krij is going to attack us. They're sacking us. All of that. And they're only sending an army of 14. These guys aren't going to leave, right? If they leave, then that's going to be kind of problematic. But if they stay here, then we will absolutely wipe them. And I don't even know if we'll lose anybody. So, okay, it looks like we're going to be doing pretty good. Difficult situation with his neighbors from Krij. He is planning to start a war soon. Oh, okay, so... Hold on, let's look at this army really quick. I don't imagine that they're sending their king. Or I think it's a queen right now. Swordsman, who's that? No, okay, that's not there. They have a queen right now. Okay, so if we had managed to kill them in that battle, I think we would actually get that 900 gold. But that's not going to matter, so... still something that was interesting to look at. Now, Gorno is actually resettled, as you can see here. And we have a decent relationship with them, and the other nice thing here is that they have no good army. So actually, if we could get out of this alliance soon, we could start an alliance with Gorno, potentially. We would have to first start one with potentially Ugrad, I guess. We would have to leave Ugrad, and then force them into neutralization, and then force them into our alliance, and then we could get Gorno as well pretty easily. Oh, but they're actually, never mind. They're a vassal of Siva. Okay, well, that means Siva's the one, yep, the one who settled that. That makes sense. Well, never mind to that for now, then. Okay, so that army is about 3 hours away. Currently, Sadibor is just eating. He should hopefully improve his mood and everything. He's waiting for somebody as well. He's probably going to go, yep, hang out with Prima. That's totally fine. And we're going to go ahead. We're just going to do this now. We're going to get rid of this dormitory. We're going to let everybody move because I have had people get trapped under buildings before. And we'll just go ahead and set up a couple more peasant houses. And hopefully there's enough room, yep, for another one right there. Perfect. There is not enough room for one right there, though. Maybe we'll just get rid of this as well. Okay, we'll do it. Might as well just do it all at once. Rip the band-aid off. Of course, now we may as well get rid of the chancellery as well. We'll eventually bring it back, I'm sure, but for right now, it is taking up room that we don't want it to be. Oh, and even the scaffolding is in the way. Oh, well, I probably should have checked some of this a little bit better. We'll go ahead and just move this. Can I move here? No. Can't move there either. Can't move there. Let's see, where's the best place for it then? I guess just right here. Not a big deal. And we'll go back to housing and a couple more peasant houses. It looks like 2 more. Yes, perfect. Okay. So what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Looks like we got 20. Okay, so that's perfect. So that actually perfectly replaces those 2 dormitories we just got. And that will give us, of course, the chance for even more loyalists. Okay, now with this army about an hour away, I'm actually thinking it may be good to take all of our actual loyalists and bring them into our army just to have, because as you can see, these guys can't move, so they're not going to be able to be a part of this fight, and this only gives us, what, about 13 people, even with all these loyalists included, so I'm actually not really loving these chances. We need everybody that we can get and have them all with weapons, so this is perfect. This army should be nearby. Here they are. Okay, and we've got a total of, what is this, 18, 30 total people. What we can actually do as well, and I think what we will do, we're going to send these guys in and we're going to put them real close here. And we're just going to let some of them get killed. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to let as many of them get killed as possible. Now, if we let one of their lords die, they will get mad at us. However, if we only let their warriors die, then they will just be weakened, and we will be strengthened. This seems very good if we want to. I mean, it's not very heroic, but it's not Sadibor's fault. This is us. This is us we're being bad, evil people. And Sadibor can actually come in and he can be like, okay, I'll lead the alliance and you guys fall in line under me and I can be the hero of my own story. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move them over there and we will move Sadibor close just in case he ends up being needed. Or not Sadibor, but, Neva, Sadibor's army. We're just going to let them get picked off a little bit. Not too much. But we will let some of them get killed off. Oh, they're starting to move in. And let's see, are they going to get pulled? Okay, these guys are going to go over here then. I don't think that Sadibor's army is going to be needed at all here. Maybe a little bit to clean up. Oh, she's unconscious. She did survive, though. Okay, that's good. We don't really want them to hate us. Okay, we're going to need to go in on this. Seems to have worked, though. Not many of them actually died. They mostly just surrendered. Oh, what are you doing? Go after these guys. Don't go after the people who are already fleeing. Alright. This should be fine. Yep, this worked out pretty good. I don't think we're gonna lose anybody. Oh no, Lariah actually died. That's actually not too great. I think they're gonna be pretty pissed off at us for that. Alright, so let's actually take a look. Today, the funeral is taking place. We may have lost one. Oh, look at that. Lariah was actually the one that needed to die. And now we got 900 gold. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that worked out about as well as it could have. And these guys don't hate us. Maybe once their armies return, maybe they'll actually hate us. I don't know how that works exactly. I've never actually had it happen. I just know that if you let one of your reinforcement commanders die, that they tend to get a little angry about it. But either way, look at that, 900 gold. I don't think we lost a single warrior. And none of them even got wounded. This is perfect. And let's see what they're looking like. So they still have 14. These guys have 16. That's pretty good for us. We should be now the strongest in the alliance. Now, these prisoners actually are going to get gangrene, and then they're probably going to die. Hopefully we get the trader in time, and maybe we can still sell them off. But otherwise, everything else is looking pretty good. We can't hire any more warriors at the moment, though. Oh yes, so what we are going to attempt to do now, we're going to go ahead and send probably just these 4. I think we actually hired 3 from our peasants, but we'll go ahead and send 4 back. We'll keep the rest. Okay, so now to Shashada. They've actually had a change of heart and decided not to assault us, fearing the strength of our army. But they say that Mother Sophia appeared to them in a dream and forbade them from actually attacking us. Well, they're going to be known as a coward regardless. So that is definitely a thing. And of course, they super hate us now. But look at their army. They have 2 burned villages. They have bandits in their lands that actually, as well, pretty much outnumber them. Pretty much due to their actual, look at that. So these guys may actually be getting sacked pretty soon. And what we can do, we can try to settle this potentially, and then become allied with them as well. I think it may be time. Should we actually consider maybe leaving this alliance now? They have 19 people again already. However, ours are stronger, and we can always add some of our loyalists back into our army if we need to. Looks like those other guys died, unfortunately. But that's not too terrible as long as we can actually train our warriors to be stronger. So we may end up doing that. But we'll probably do that in the next episode because we are pretty much at the end here of this one. So we're just going to end up doing more inspections to start the next episode, and we will probably deal with that alliance. But today's been a good day. We have finally accumulated some gold. We are running low on, I don't know what happened to our rings there, but apparently we lost some. We do need to stock up again on medical sales, and we probably want to have some extra paper as well, just to make sure that we can pay for another trade route the next time that one is available. We're doing pretty good on iron. I may actually go ahead and sleep this now. And otherwise, yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.